I'm back with another ranking worst to best and top 10 videos. Today will be the worst to best eevee evolutions in the TCG, of course. So I'm going to start ranking them from this list, from worst to best. Some were seen played and some are getting rotated out and some might be played in the expanded. So I hope you enjoy this video. In at number 8, we have Leafeon. Now, Leafeon wasn't a good Pokemon to play in the video game nor in the TCG because it had one GX attack, one regular attack, and one ability. Breath of the Leaves, which lets you heal 50 damage for one of your Pokemon that has any energy attached to it. Solar Beam, 110, and Gram Bloom GX lets you evolve for each of your bench basic Pokemon. Search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it in to that Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. So this apparently lets you heal and kind of gives you a quick evolution to your grass Pokemon to make them evolve more quicker than rather using evolution incense or Pokeball, whatever you play in the TCG. But the retreat cost is 2 and it was a weakness to fire, which is still seen a lot of play. So that's why Leafeon is at number 8. Number 7, we have Vaporeon. Vaporeon is not really good because it has one regular attack, GX attack, and another ability. Same with Leafeon. Retreat cost 2, HP 100 and 210, and it has hydrating drops, which once you're in your turn, before you attack, if you may heal 30 damage for one of your active Pokemon, then Hydro Pump does 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to this Pokemon, and then Cure Shower GX, heal all damage from all of your water Pokemon. So this apparently can heal you, of course. So we are losing Mix Herbs, Last Chance Potion, which are going to be rotating out soon. Of course, we have Mallow and Lana, Pokemon Center Lady, Potion and Hyper Potion as well. So this will not be seeing a lot of play, of course. So that's why it's at number 7. Number 6, we have Umbreon. Now, Umbreon was not a very good dark type eevee evolution to play in the video game nor the TCG. Some people like the other eevee evolutions, or some people like Umbreon because it has 2 attacks and 1 GX attack. Strath does 30 damage. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Shadow Buller, this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then Dark Cool GX just lets you discard 2 energy from your opponent's Pokemon, of course. So this apparently kind of switches your opponent's Pokemon to the one you want to attack. Of course, we got like Boss's Orders, which will see a lot of play. Retreat costs 2, HP 200, so a bit of a not good card to play. Nobody will really play Umbreon except Umbreon with Darkrai, of course, so that's why it's at number 6. In at number 5, we have Espeon. Now, a lot of people were obsessed with Espeon when it came out, and I think it was played a while back, so now it might be playing the expanded. Of course, we still got Deoxys and Espeon, of course. Retreat costs 1, 2 attacks, and 1 GX attack. Psybeam, 30 damage, or your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Psychic lets you do 30 more damage like on Vaporeon, attached to your opponent's active Pokemon instead of your Pokemon. And then Divide GX, put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So this apparently lets you put damage counters on. Of course, we still got Zigzagoon and Obstagoon, which lets you put 1 and 3 damage counters on that Pokemon, of course. So Psychic Pokemon, I'm not sure if they'll be playing again, and we'll see about that, of course. So Espeon was a good Pokemon back in Gen 2, of course. So some people are still playing other decks, so like Fire, Water, and new other decks, of course. So that's why Espeon is at number 5. In at number 4, we get Glaion. Now, Glaion was a pretty good card in the eevee evolutions, of course. HP 200, retreat costs at 2, and weakness to steel Pokemon is a bit of an interesting one. So it has 1 attack, 1 GX, and ability again. Freezing Gaze, as long as this is your Pokemon, it's your active Pokemon, your opponent's GX and EX Pokemon in play in their hand and in their discard pile have no abilities except for Freezing Gaze. And then Frost Bullet, again like Umbreon, of course, and then Polar Spear GX lets you do 50 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Of course, if their HP was low, it would do more attacks, of course. So Glaceon might be played a bit before it'll get rotated out. So it will be a shame to lose all Eevee evolutions in the game, of course. So that is why there is still the Inteleon deck that might be played along with Frostmoth. So that's why Glaceon is at number 4. In at number 3, we have Sylveon. Now, Sylveon was a pretty good Pokemon to play in the TCG before it got rotated out. And of course, we still got God of War and Sylveon, which might be a bit played or less played, of course. Oh, sorry about the camera. Because it has 2 attacks and 1 GX attack and retreat cost at 2. Weakness to steel, resistance to dark, and the other Espeon was weakness to psychic. Umbreon was weakness to fighting. Leafeon was weakness to grass, and Vaporeon was Umbreon was weakness to fighting. I think I said that. Vaporeon weak to grass, of course, and of course each of them has resistance since it's now changing. Of course, so Magical Ribbon, search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck without revealing them. Fairy Wind, 110, and then Plead GX. Put 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon and all cards attached to them into your opponent's hand. So, of course, Magical Ribbon lets you search your deck for 3 cards without revealing them. Of course, that's the same on Charizard and Braixen when it does 180 damage on your opponent's Pokemon. Of course, we have like Misty's Favor, Green's Exploration, Professor's Research, and Steven's Resolve, which is going to be rotated out. And of course, Rosa lets you search your deck for three cards after a Pokemon was knocked out. So Sylveon might be played in the expanded. Who knows? So that is why it's at number 3. Number 2, we get Flareon. Now, Flareon is probably going to might see a lot of play, of course, because it has 2 attacks and 1 GX attack. Each stage lets you do 30 damage, and you may attach up to 3 fire energy cards from your hand to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then Bright Flame, discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon, and then Power Burner for each fire energy in the discard pile, of course. Of course, we still see Welder being played a lot, and Kiawe in the expanded. Now, Welder will be played a lot, definitely. Of course, if you're playing Welder, you can just attach it more to your Reshiram and Charizard, or Braixen and Charizard, of course, to get back into the game, of course, and get more attacks to them. So that is why Flareon is at number 2. In at number 1, we have Jolteon. Was in a good electric type to play in the TCG and in the video game, of course, because it has 2 attacks and 1 GX attack. Electro Bullet, 30 damage. Also, 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Headbutt, and then Swift Run GX. Prevents all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon, during your opponent's next turn. So, weakness is fighting and resistance to steel type Pokemon, and same with Flareon to water. Now, Jolteon might come to play. Of course, it was played like Pikarom and Pikarom, like Pikachu and Zekrom. And of course, we got the new Bolton, might be played a lot. Of course, we are losing Electro Power, Volkner, which will be both rotating out to expanded, of course. So Jolteon might be played a lot, depending on the EV type of EVs there are in the set. So I think that's why it's at number 1. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned next time. Take care.